Okay, we start. Yep. Hello, everybody. It's Mohammad Reza Abbaszadeh. I'm tutor of CIE, Center of International Education, and I'm representative of Iranian students in our university. So, this evening we will have a presentation for you for the newcomers to our university. First of all, I want to congratulate you to pass the entrance examination and entering our university, Sechenov First Medical State, Moscow University. So, let's start and proceed with the presentation. So, all international students are on the provision of Center of International Education, or CMU, Centre Regional de Obrazovanie. This presentation is made for newcomers of 2020 and 2021 academical year. So we will go through the structure of our university. We have the administration of the Center for International Education, Vice Director of International Education, Mrs. Khodakova Olga Vladimirovna, and the administration goes on by Director of the Center for International Education, Mr. Morozov Dmitry Igorovich, and Deputy Director of Center for International Education, Mr. Kondratiev Sergei Alexeyevich. So, we will go on for the training or the обучение or the education. We want to introduce you how you will do your stuff, how will you go to your classes, to know your schedules. Anything necessary, you can ask the question in the commentary. We will be glad and we will answer them. So, обучение or the training or the educational thing. First of all, you can see here that we have a personal profile. So, when you get admission and apply to our university and your admission is full, you will have your dogovor or your contract. So you can use your number of contract or number dogovor as a student number to enter to the URL to the website student.sechenov.ru. So you can activate your profile, personal profile, and you can access to all these necessary things that you need for continue your continue of study in our university. So, personal account of the trainee or personal account of the student. What's the functions? What's the benefits of this? After the activation, you can see your email here. So you are right now, if you see your email after authorization, you can see your email and you will know that you are in your personal account. So what is this for? First of all, it will give us learn the schedule, see the schedule of our classes. So the time, the date, and the place of our classes will be here at Raspisania, or the schedule. The second of all, you can find the links to the classes, tests, and training materials. The third one, you can ask for help, apply for help, anything that is a question for you. You can ask through this portal, ask through this personal profile, and apply for help. And when you apply for your help, of course, you will get the help. Fifth one, you will find out about academical debts and payment errors and penalties. So, we will go through one of these one by one, okay? But as you heard, you heard the phrase academical debts. So, if you didn't pass any examination or any predmet or any discipline, it says as a debt, okay? So it's not money debt, it's academical debt. It's for your lessons, it's for your disciplines, it's for your predmets. And you can see your payment debts too. So the sixth one, You will find the links for passing interim certification in case of distance learning. So you can get all the necessary materials, all the necessary PDFs through this personal profile, and attend to distance and online classes during the quarantine time and during the COVID-19 situation that it's very awful for everybody. We know that the borders are closed and so on. So the seventh one, you can get the up-to-date informations from this profile. For example, we will see, okay, for example, let's say the quarantine came back to Moscow. How should I know that? I can go to my personal account and go to Glavnaya, go to the main page, the home page, and see if my university said something about this situation will go on or will not go on. You can get any news about our university, the important news from this part. And this website, as I told you, you can access through it by your number of contract, that when you get admission from our university, that you will have when you get admission, you have access to this number in top left of your contract. The website name, as I told you, is student.sechenov.ru, as you can see here. So, as I told you, for the first one, we will learn the schedule. Okay, the schedule or the расписание. Okay, the расписание. So, when you come and when you active your account, get your email, get password for your email, you come to this part and you will choose расписание or schedules. If you use Google Chrome, it will be translated to schedules automatically with auto translation. So, расписание, as I told you, you can see here the date, the time, the name of the discipline, and see the cathedra that you have to go. Okay. Another thing that this расписание will give us, it's the location of the departments. If you scroll down to the end of this расписание, you will get location of all departments. So you can see here practica, cafedra CAF, anesteziologi и reanimatologi, IKM, UKB number 1. Okay. So when you see this KAF, CAF dot something, you will know that it's the name of the cathedra. CAF stands for cathedra. So you can go to the end of this расписание, get the list of the locations of the cathedrals, and search for anesthesiology and other things. So we will go to the other one. Any questions about the biology yesterday and about the schedules? I don't see anything. Okay, so okay, but I couldn't activate it. Okay, we have a question here. Rakan Arishidi, hello, I got my ID but I couldn't activate my account. So first of all, the server of university is right now working about this, and if you give your information and enter all the passport number, student number, or the contract number, and you get no response, don't panic. The new semester just started, and university needs to upload all your data to the server of university so you can access to this personal profile. Just have a patience. If it didn't solve, so you can write an email. We will tell you to which email and how you can ask your questions. So I don't see anything else related to this one. Okay. So after the расписание or schedules, we go to the online classes. As you know, for now, the borders are closed. Okay, nobody knows. Believe me, believe me, nobody knows when the borders will be open. So just let's have a patience. Let's wait, see what the government will say, and when the borders will be open, all of our students who are abroad of Russia, they can come to the Russian territory, and we will be very glad to see you all in our university. So for online classes, we have a part in our personal profile from Обучение. I don't know if I can see my mouse here or no. Can I the mouse is working? Can you see the mouse? No? Okay. So if you take a look to the left side of the screen, you can see the main menu, or the показать menu system, and the menu of the personal profile. When you come to the end of it, you will see расписание, and underneath of that, you can see the обучение. When you come to the обучение, you will have the right screen in the presentation. So the thing that we need is ARREARS, which stands электронные образовательные ресурсы, electronical educational resource or references. So what is this? When you come to your обучение training, you can have access to all the materials, all the PDFs, lectures, video lectures, and the links that you need to attend to your classes. So you open ARREARS, and you can see all the title of your disciplines that you will study in this semester. So for example, we have this here, Psychiatria and Медицинская Psychologia in the form controller examen. So you can open this discipline and get to the all PDFs and all links that it will be needed for you to attend to class. And believe me, okay, we will have online classes, but please don't miss classes, because the teachers will count them, and at the end of semester you will have a problem. So attend to every classes, be polite with teachers, and be kind together, as I know you will be. So the online classes, we will go to the tests and the training materials. Okay, let's see if there is any question about online classes. Okay, how can I know my subjects for these terms? Okay, Faisal Rashidi. It's a very good question, because let's come to the обучение. As you see here at the left hand, you can see обучение. The обучение, it's one to the last. Okay, to the left screen, you can see the one to the last. It's named обучение. So in this position, you can check all the materials, all the predmets, all the disciplines that you need to pass in this semester. You will see the main name of these disciplines, these lessons, and if you go to ARREARS, you can see all the disciplines, and if you click on them, you can get, for example, video conferences, theoretical materials, and other PDFs that will help you to pass these predmets. Okay, another one. I have almost everything figured out. However, my by lecture I couldn't access. Only Zoom ID number was available, no password. What do I do? Okay, as we know, right now we have a problem with the Zoom conferences that with the teachers. The students have to fulfill everything the email, personal photo, the number, available number, in the part of profile. Okay, when you come to your profile, to personal profile, there is another part named profile that you have to fulfill your email, contact number, and everything else. So when a teacher sit behind the system, they can access to your email and send you email and send you the password to this Zoom conference. But don't worry if you missed the classes because of the password of Zooms. We will university will help with this situation and will solve this situation. So other questions. I can't have my links. Again, we heard from students that some of the students didn't have any PDF or links in the AOR part of this part of their personal profiles. So don't worry, it will not be a problem, because as I told you, it will take a little time to get all the information in the server of the university. So okay, I have almost everything figured out over my bell lectures, so we told that. Okay, Isa Arafat, I still didn't recognize how to enter on the website. Let's not go further, so let's have this again. Okay, as you see here at the end of this presentation, at the underneath of this presentation, this page, you can see the URL or the reference or the website of this personal profile. It names student.sechenov.ru. Okay, you have to enter that. When you go there, you will check, you will see the authorization part. So you will sign in, you will give your contract number and your passport serial with the first letter, or if you don't have a letter, it's not a problem. But if you have letters in your serial number of passport, you have to put it in. You will use them to activate your account. After that, you will get the site will ask you for an email. You put your email, and the next step will be the confirmation email that you will have received from our university. You will confirm your email, and you can enter easily to your personal account, personal profile, and access to all Raspisani schedules, online classes, all other. As I told you, you can get any question here, get answer of all your questions. Find out how much money do you have a debt to our university, which predmets, which disciplines, which lessons you passed or which you didn't pass, and you have a debt to complete these disciplines, and other things. So we will go on. We told you about schedules of our classes, date, time, name of the cathedra, and so on. The online classes, обучение, AOR, getting the predmet, getting the discipline, getting the lesson, open it. So when you open it, you will have video lectures, you have theoretical materials, and you will have all the PDFs, workbooks, tests, links to Zoom, and other links that will be helping you to pass this predmet and pass this lesson. Okay. So, how should I ask my question? How should I, for example, order some official letters from our university? So, official letters or statements, or in Russian, заявления. You can access to this part by your personal account in показать menu, in the menu. You will choose заявление. Okay. When you choose заявление, there is добавить заявку or add a statement. Okay. You will push it and choose your, when you push it, they want to confirm you something, and you just tick it, say okay, I know this, and you go there and you can see you can order dormitory from this, you can order any spravka from here, you can order to change your groups, you can order to get accounts for the payment, you can order anything that you want. It's in the listed items in the заявления or statements. So as I told you, in the personal profile you can see penalties, ARREARS, or the debts, the tuition fee debts to our university. If you go to the profile or the profile of you, so it's a profile of the student of Sechenov University. If you enter to this section, you can see your studentcheski number, a student number, номер студенческого, and summa penny, средний ball, the average grade of your whole semester and everything. But here at the end, you can see задолженности по плате or задолженности по penny. Okay. To all the semesters, we have two semesters, okay? Fall semester and spring semester. The fall semester, it will be start from 1st of September. So you have to pay your payments before the beginning of the semester. It's very obvious. And the students who are through the companies, they have to pay directly to their companies. But the students who came to our university directly and they have direct contract, they just ask for the account number of the university by emails and the other guidings methods or the asking methods. They will ask the account number and they will get the account number of our university and they will pay. So if you pay after 1st of September, for example, 1st of this semester. So we have two, as I told you, we have two semesters, one for fall semester, autumn semester. It will start from 1st of September. The second one, the spring, will start from 1st of February. Okay, so as a student, I have to pay my payments, my tuition fee, before starting the semester, the term. So if I had a problem by any chances, so I couldn't pay in the time, I will pay, for example, 5th of September. What will happen? The university will expel me? No, you will not be expelled, but you will have penalties. For each day after first day of semester, you will have 0.01% of your tuition fee as a penalty, okay, as a fine. So in this part, you can see if your payment was successful, if your payment was all clear, and if you have a penalty or fine or no. So as you can see here, you can see a student number for the first line, the second line, third line, fourth line, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So come to the 8th and 9th line, okay? You can see here задолженность по оплате. So okay, it's the debt of your tuition fee. So as we told, we have a main tuition fee, and if we delay, we will have a fine or penalty. So the eighth line will be your main tuition fee debt. So if here wrote missing or informaция отсутствует, or the information are missing, or there is no information to show you, and there is no numbers, so it means you're clear, you don't have any debts. But if you see here number, just be careful, because you have a debt to university and you have to clear that debt as soon as possible. So any question about payments? Okay, where I'm supposed to have my subjects, Sherry, I couldn't see anatomy. Is the website still being updated, or is anatomy a special subject that the teacher sends us all the materials for VML? No, all the disciplines, all the predmets, all the lessons you will have through your educational portal, personal profile, Abuchenia and EOR, and you can see all of them. So if you don't see it, as I told you, the server has to be updated so you can see it. So just have some patience. Wait a little bit. About dormitory, Wang Xin. About dormitory, I didn't understand. So, in the statements, as I told you, in the statements, you can ask for everything. For example, dormitory. For example, change your group, and so on. So it's you can order or ask to get a place in dormitory of our university through this part of personal profile. So, errors and penalties. Any question? I'm waiting for question. Can the website be translated to English? Your расписание, your schedule will be translated. There's a Russian and English variants in the top right side of расписание or schedule, so you can translate the lessons to the English. But whole website it cannot be. It's not in the foundation of the website. It's not in the base of website. But you can use Google Chrome and Google auto translation of the websites. How to enter the website? So how do I guess? Okay. Access to the online library. It's okay. Sherry answered. Yes, it can. I open it on Chrome in English. Yes, as I told you, you can use Google Chrome and it's auto translation. But in the base of the website, we don't have it, unfortunately. But in your AOP or University of portal, the educational portal, you will have it as a dl.session.ru. You have it in Chinese, English, and Persian, Farsi. So I don't see any question about payments. That's okay. So as I told you, we have two debts. First, we told you about tuition fee debts. It's a money debts. The other one will be academical debts or academic debts. What is this? Okay, for example, I have anatomy. For example, I have history of medicine. So at the end of semester, university will give me date and will tell me to come and ask about and give this examination, give this test. So we will say you will pass it or you will not pass it. If by any chances you didn't pass this discipline or lesson or predmet, you will have academical debt. So you have a debt to pass this lesson to our university. You have a debt to pass this lesson to our university. And as you can see here in the part of обучение, you can see all the lessons that you have to pass, that you need to have passed to end this semester peacefully. Okay, so academical debts. I want to tell you something. Newcomers, we will have the main three type of examination or lessons. The first of all, it will be zachot. Okay, the zachot, they are the lessons who you will study them just for one semester. And at the end of it, you will go to the teacher. Teacher will ask you some questions, check your attendance to the classes, and will give you, okay, you pass or not pass this lesson. The second of all, we will have examen or exams. So first was zachot, second was exam. Exam lessons are usually you will study these exam lessons, for example, 2 semesters or 3 semesters, and at the end of these 3 or 2 semesters you will pass all the knowledge that teachers gave you about these lessons or about this predmet in whole semesters. So you will, at the end of, for example, 3rd semester, you will go there and the teacher will ask you about the last semester and the new semester that you had passed. So be careful about these lessons, because these lessons have grades. So it's very important to keep your grades very high and attend to all classes. I'm saying it again and again. Please don't miss any classes, because it's very important for the teachers, for the university, because right now we have online courses, online classes for our international students. Maybe some of you just don't attend to these classes or don't take it very seriously, but it's from the first year of university. As you are medical student, you need to attend to all the classes. So after academical depths, we will go to the news. So any question if you will have? Personal account, if you can, don't get panic because the website needs to be updated. Yes. Missing it recently. Okay. Please say again, how can I attend in online classes via link? How can I find the link? Okay. Okay. As you students didn't get any part of this presentation, I will not go further. I will go back and check it again. We will check very shortly, and we will proceed to the next of this presentation. Okay, so I will say you again, online classes, you will enter to your personal profile, you will enter your all information, activate your personal profile, you come to your personal profile or Lichni cabinet in the website of student.sechnov.ru. You will enter to the term of obuchenie, in the phrase obuchenie, in the part obuchenie. As you can see at the left hand screen, one to the end, you can see obuchenie. If you open it, you will have another little bit AORE, electronical educational resources or references. You can enter, you will see every lessons that you will have to pass in this semester. You can open them, see the PDFs, video conferences, and link to the online Zoom classes. So any other? My study language is incorrectly registered. What should I do? So as we heard from students, for example, Iranian students want to study in Russian classes, in Russian languages, but in somehow they are now sitting in the English groups. So just don't panic, just stay cool. We are cool. University, of course, will see after this problem, look after this problem, and they will solve this problem. In the statements, as I told you, as you will see here, statements. You can order even to change your educational language. So for the further questions, you can use statements and обратная связь. We will go to these sections too. Okay, any question? Class groups, we told you for the class or the changing of the language or the groups, you have to write say of lineage through the statements. And so when will we get visa invitation for international students? We will get to the visa part as soon as possible. About the groups in vContact or other things, yes, there will be. You have to enter to your classes, know who is head of your group, and contact with them. How to have access to the online library books. Sherry Berry has asked about online library books. The main study materials you need, you can access them through ARREARS, and you will find them. You will find their PDFs, links, and the study material, video lectures, and the links to the Zooms, workbook, tests, studying materials, everything you will need, it will be there. So, but of course we will have another library that's, if we have the time, I will tell you about that too. Okay, up-to-date informations. So as I told you, for example, we are right now living in the COVID-19 situation. It's awful, it's very boring, but please put your mask on, put your gloves on, and be healthy. So, if any actual information, aktualna informacja, will needed to give to the students, university will give you all this information, all these news through your personal account, personal profile from student.seshnom.ru. In the homepage or Glavnaya section, you will see all the news about a scholarship, about libraries, about practical classes, about payments, anything you just imagine, you can see and find the news there. So we will get to the interesting part, that it will be a question for a lot of guys. So, documents. Which documents me as a student will get from university, and what are they for? We have 6 main documents. It's a student ticket or a student card, credit book or zachutная книжка, or marking books that will go through one by one. Campus card. It's a translation problem here. It's not a map, it's campus card. It will be a MIR card or bank card that university will give you. The health insurance policy, the insurance card that you need to get it, the university will not give that to you. Okay, it's the documents that every student needs to have. Every student. Health insurance, and a student social card or socialna card. And of course, we are international students. We will need visa to enter to Russia and the registration. So where you live, you need to, in the Russian Federation, you have to have a paper. It says where do you live. It names, we call it registration. So you will register yourself in the place that you're living. If you are living in the dormitories of our university, you can get registration from there. So from the first thing, the student ticket or a student card. If you had attention to my presentation, my lecture, you could, to my lecture, you can see I told you about the personal profile. So There you have to fulfill every information about yourself. You in the personal profile, as you can see here, we had it, yes, here, a page like this. At the upper hand of this page, you can see the blank shapes, blank places to fulfill your full name in English, your contact number, telephone number, and your email. So at the end of this page, you will have a place to upload your personal photo. So why I said this? To getting the student card, you need to upload your personal photo, 3:4 size, and upload it and wait to get the affirmation of the university. And when the news of our university, which you can see in Glavnaya in the homepage, will announce to you how and when and from where you can get your student card. So the student card is clear. Any question? Not yet. Okay, credit book. As I told you, the credit book is a notebook that when you get a grade or when you pass any predmets or any lessons, you can see it in your bookmarks, credit books, and you can give it to the teacher, so the teacher will sign it for you. It will say, okay, you passed, for example, history of medicine, you passed, and sign with dates. So it will be records of all your lessons which you passed. The campus card or MIR card. The MIR card is a account bank card or bank account card, which will help you to get your books from library, which you can use as a normal card for the payments in the shops and other things. Health insurance policy or health insurance card. It's very important. It's very, very important for our international students, because right now we are living in the COVID-19, but even if there was not any chance to get COVID-19, it was very necessary, because we are students, we are living in a foreign country, we are international students, we are very far from our home. So if by any chances you will have any problem, stomach, headache, backache, every aches, you can attend to your medical support and hospital of our university using the health insurance cards. So it's very important. The students who came by companies, they can get these health insurance cards from their company. But if you are direct contract, you have to, if you are in Russian territory, you have to go to the places which you can get insurances for the students. And there are four main insurance companies which they have full support of hospitals of our university, Sechenov University. One of them is, there are 4 or 5. If we have a time, we will give you a list of them. And example of them. For example, here is one of the student insurance cards, that when I have a problem, when I have any problem, I have to go to hospital of my university, I will go there, I will show this insurance card, and I will not pay anything for my treatments. It's very nice. Get it. A student social card. So a student life has its own expenses, and the student social card is here to help you. This is a student social card. Okay, so you can get it from nearest my documentary. We will have another presentation for you to how to get all of these one by one with the details, to how to get the official letters from our university, to give it to which department of governmental buildings, governmental places, and ask for the social cards. So what is this? What is this useful? Used for? For example, it will be very useful to get in the metro, in subway, underground subway or metro stations. If for the metro, it will be 405 rubles per month. So you just pay 405 per month, and you can use metro unlimited. And the additional payment, 290 or something like that, it will give you access to all the buses in the surface of Moscow. And in all pharmacies, you can access and buy treatments, buy all the tablets, capsules, everything, and you will show your social card and you will get discount for 3%. And as I remember, one of my friends told me that in the Farsh, in front of Frunzinskaya, in front of our decanat, you can get a good discount from there too. They have good burgers, you can go there. So, the registration and visa. As I told you, when you enter to the Russian territory, you will have to get a paper named registration. And of course, to come into the Russia, you have to need visa. So, registration paper has to be fulfilled and completed and received by the place that you are living in. For example, dormitory, for example, flat, for example, apartment. Where you are living, you have to get registration from there. Because the police will maybe they will check you to. It's normal in Russia. They will ask you for documentations. So you have to have your passport all the time with you, in the outside, in the street and the classes and other times. So if the police ask you, give me your documentations, you will show your passport, visa, and the registration and the immigration card. That will you get when you come to the Russia. The sample of the registration is here, as you can see, with a lot of cubes. It's registration. Some people will have a lot of problem to get this paper. It has very strict rules. So about registration and visa. Any question about visa, registration, and invitations, you can ask from this email, invitation@sechenov.ru. Very important. According to the federal law NI-09 about migration, registration of foreign citizens and persons without citizenship in Russian Federation of the July 18, 2006, the foreign citizens can register only under residence. As I told you, you have to get re-registration from the place that you live. So, university will give you a registration just in one term. If you are living in the objectives or dormitories of our university, if you are renting a house or you're living in a private dormitories or other dormitories, university cannot give you a registration. So if you have any question about registration, visa, and invitation, you have to write all your question detailed and ask them from invitation@sechenov.ru. It's our immigration department. They will check all they already, and it hold the quarantine, hold the COVID-19 situation, all the lockdown. They checked every email, and in these emails they answered in the working time. So from Monday till Friday, from 9 morning till 6 evening, 6 p.m. You can write your questions and get your answers. So answer some questions. Has to have the letter at the beginning too. Okay. Why can't I access my account? I'm writing my contract number and passport serial number, but still I can't. Okay, so if anybody gives the account number, contract number, and serial number, and do everything good, do everything clearly, do everything as we told you, and getting no response, just don't panic. Just let servers of our university be updated. For invitation letter. How do I apply for invitation letter? As I know, the invitation letters from our university is not has been started yet because of the borders are still closed. But if your country's border has been opened with Russia, with the Russian border, you can email to this email address, invitation@sensational.ru, and ask about invitation. But if your country is still, the border between your country and Russian Federation is still closed, so of course your answer to the invitation from university will be no. We will not have invitation letter till borders will be open. How do I apply the invitation? We told you. And what is the process of getting it? Okay, we told you that. The email will tell you. How can I apply for the dormitory? As we told you, the dormitory is registered and asked from the statements. So, health insurance policies. As I told you, if you're a student from company, you can get your insurance policy or insurance card from your company. But if you are direct contract student, you have to ask this insurance card from the companies that one of them is Britainský страховый дом, British insurance house, and there are 3 or 4 more other companies that you can go there, and they have a contract with our universities hospitals. So if you have any problem, you can go directly to the hospital of our university that you have to your university and get treatments. To get this insurance, you need passport, translate of passport. There is a mistake in the translation. The translation of passport, the student card, and registration and visa, and any other thing that you will need it. For example, immigration card. Okay. As we told you, there is 3 companies: Verna, Medical Unit 03, British Insurance House. You can search these companies just by name in Yandex Map or Google Map and get the address. So you will go there and get your insurance policy, your insurance card. So how much does it cost? It will cost just 7 to 8,000 rubles. The 8,000 rubles, why we say 7 or 8? Because if you add additional dental cares, dental emergency insurance, it will cost you around 8,000 rubles. So. Okay. Is there any way to contact the university? And if there a contact number, can you show it, please? So, right now we are just doing this presentation. As I told you, we will have another presentation by Center of International Education of our university with Mr. Morozov, Mr. Segalixevich, and Mrs. Khadakova, the vice rector, director, and deputy director. And we will tell you everything. But if you need any contact from our university, you can I can refer you to sechenov.ru website. You can go there to contacts and get all the numbers and emails that you need to contact to the university. What if the owner of the flat did not agree to make registration for the student? This happened to my friend previously. This is very interesting question. Please, if you want to rent a flat, if you want to rent an apartment, just ask from the owner, will you register me or no? If he or she says no, just say it's a rule of Russian territory, and if they say no again, just cancel. Don't get this apartment, because it will have a lot of problem for you, because if your visa finishes and you have to prolong it, extend it, you have, and for every other governmental works, anything that's related to government of Russia, you as an international student, international person living in Russia, you have to show valid registration. So it's very important. Okay, don't miss that. Say it again about social cards. Right now, I will tell you about student cards. Okay. If you remember, we told you about statements here in the part Zayavleni. You have to add a new statement, Dababit Zayavku. Go there and get Spravka fact обучающий. 1 second, I will give you the full name. You have to get a official letter from our university to give it to the department. So if you come to this statement part and add a new statement, you will have section says получение справки, подтверждающей факт обучения. It will give you a letter that will say this guy has entered to this Sechenov University from this state, and right now he is a true full meaning student of Sechenov University. So to get this card, you will need the official letter from our university and these documents. Passport, translation of passport, the photo 3 and 4, personal photo, the registration and the valid registration and valid visa, and the official letter or the certificate of studying, being student in our university, in the Sechenov University. Okay. In all around the Moscow city, you will see My Documenti, My Documents buildings. They are governmental buildings that helping you with these social and social cards, student social cards. After you prepared all of these documents, 5 documents, you have to give these documents to the nearest place, nearest My Documents, My Documenti, to your place of the living. So how can I find these places, these buildings? You just go to your Google Map or Yandex Map and write down My Documents or My Documenti in Russian, and go there, get all these 5 documents: passport, translation of passport, personal photos, registration, visa, and the official letter of our university that says this student is official student of our university. You will go there, you will present your documents and sign some things, and they will tell you, okay, after 30 days you can come and get this social card. As I told you, you can use this social card to access to metro with 405 rubles per month. It's very cheap. It's unlimited use of Metro, and if you don't have this card and want to use unlimited from Metro, you have to pay around 2,000 to 2,500 rubles. I don't remember it. Okay, library of our university. As Sherry Berry asked a lot about library. Okay. Address of our library is 37 Zubovsky Boulevard, P1. The schedule of working is from Monday till Friday, from 11 morning to 8 p.m. You can get your books from 11 just till 6 p.m., not 8. But you can use the reading rooms, the reading library rooms from 11, from the beginning of the working of library till the end of it, 8 p.m. As I told you, a campus card, not campus map, campus card, it's really necessary to receive your books, and visiting the reading rooms is just necessary to get your student cards. Okay. Interim certification, centralized testing and examination. Okay. We will discuss about your examination and how many times you can pass this examination, pass such or how many times do you have a chance to pass any lesson. So, in Session University will give you 3 chances, 3 attempts to pass a lesson, zachot or examination or attestat practic. So, to get examination, you will have centralized testing or CT. What is examination? What is centralized testing? Centralized testing is a pre-testing that will allow you to go to the examination and pass this examination to your teacher. The exam test is past discipline for the whole period. The examination is oral type of intermediate certification for completed discipline for the whole period. For all these examination, centralized test, zachot or examination or CT, you have just 3 attempts. So your first attempt will be at the end of the semester. You will have the end of semester examination. If you didn't pass it, you will have 2 more attempts, 2 more chances. We will call these chances pre-Dutch, okay, or retakes of examinations. Centralized testing is an admission. If you don't pass centralized testing, you cannot attend to the examination, so you will not get admission to examination. All these attempts will appear in your personal account in Abuchenia, education or training, automatically. Okay. 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 So as we told you, you have for the central testing and examination, you will have 3 attempts. Be careful. If you don't pass this lesson in these 3 attempts, you in less chances the university will give you another chance, another attempt, so you will have a 4th attempt. It's very hard to pass it, so please pass these lessons in 3 attempts, 3 first attempts. And if you don't pass in 3 attempts or 4th attempts, it will be a result of expulsion of the student, so you will be expelled of our university. Be careful. Notice that these attempts will assign for you student automatically, and if you have any payment debts As I told you, you can go to personal account and check the debts, money debts, tuition fee debts, and penalty or fine debts. These attempts will not sign for you in case of any payments arrears or penalties. Thank you for your attention. So I will have a little time to answer all of your questions. Okay. Can you answer my question, please? Of course, why not? How can I know the time and place of my classes if I can't get access to my account? Is there any other way to know the schedule? So, I can tell you there is not additional method or not additional way to attend these classes, because you, first of all, please, if you follow all of things that I said and university says to activate your personal account, as you see here, don't panic. Maybe the server of university has not been updated with your information. It will be updated. Just don't panic. Just be patient and wait. You can enter your contract number and serial of your passport, and you can activate your personal account, so you will have access to Raspisania and a schedule. But right now, even if you don't activate and if you don't log into your personal account, you will have schedules. But to access of this, you have to know at least your group number. So I think without getting to your personal account, it will be very hard for you. Okay, could you please show how could I access the online library? As I told you, the online library is AOR, which you can see here, электронные образовательные ресурсы, or electoral educational resources or references. You can go here, choose your discipline, and get access to all PDFs, workbooks, books, and testing books for the practicing the examination. So, anybody, any new question, I will be very glad to answer them. Anything? Which one? Miss Habib. Say it again. Which okay. Is there any way to contact the university, and if there a contact number, can you show it? Okay, as I told you, for the contacting to our university, you can go to the main website of our university, which is sechenov.ru. There is all contacts, emails for all different departments of our university. And you can find CIE, Center International Education of our university, which I will remind you, the administration is from the administration will be Vice Rector for International Education, Mrs. Khodakova Olga Vladimirovna, the Vice Rector of International Education, and the Director of International Center for International Education, Mr. Morozov Dmitry Igorovich, and Deputy Director, Mr. Kondratiev Sergei Alexeyevich. These guys are the most kind guys from our university. So anytime if you had any problem, you can go to them and ask your questions. So any other question? I will be... The steps to read the books PDF says that first year students do need to make a registration and use their personal account logins. However, it won't work with me, and I've emailed using feedback bot. No one answered. As I told you, just wait, don't panic, everything will be all right. All the information of newcomers will be uploaded to our to the servers of the university. And as you know, because of the quarantine and because of the COVID-19 and the problems of the pandemic, all things are right now online. So just be patient, take a break, and everything will be okay. Okay, so if you need anything else, just ask. So, okay, to get student card, you have to first of all go to your personal account, and after that you will get to your personal account. So you will have all the information of your personal accounts, personal number, personal email, and everything from your personal account in the student.sessionov.ru. You will activate it, you will enter it, you will put all your personal information, email, contact number, address of registration, and there will be personal photo. The personal photo will be used to give you a student card. And okay, how should I know where, when, and how I will get my student card physically? It will show you in the newses, which is in the Glavnaya or homepage of your profile here. At the Glavnaya or homepage of your profile, you can get actual information or useful information, which gives you any information about student cards. Okay, so we will have all repeated questions. If you check this presentation, you can get all of your questions. I'm very glad to see you all international students face to face in Russia in our university. So I hope you and I wish you all the best. Keep attend to classes, online classes. Be smart as you are, and keep going. Have a good day. Bye bye.